Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to Famous People with Linda. You'll notice I've changed a little bit where I'm sitting because the light was coming in too much on that window. So we're over here now. Okay, today I have a story for you about Josephine Baker. Now, Josephine was born in 1908 in Missouri. And she was born into extreme poverty, and she was born in a segregated city. And segregated meant there were different rules for people that were white and people that were of color. So let's see what little Josephine dreamed. Okay? All right. This is the incredible story of a girl from St. Louis named Josephine. Some would say she was born with nothing, but she had two legs made for dancing, a dazzling smile, and a free spirit, and she was going to use them. So look at our little Josephine there, dancing around, huh? She looks happy to me. When Josephine was a little girl, white people seemed to live in another world. They made all the rules, and these rules were very different if your skin color was black. And you'll see here's Josephine by herself, and the other one's going here. So it was a very separate world back then. But Josephine danced her way out of St. Louis and became a street artist, then a theater performer. When Josephine moved, her legs were elastic fantastic. Look at here. She just is a dancing, isn't she? Josephine traveled to New York and became the last dancer on the end of a chorus line. But somehow, everybody noticed her. Her movements were silly and stylish at the same time. So here in Southern New York, there's what? You know what that is? It's a Statue of Liberty, that's right. And here's the chorus line, and look at Josephine in the back. She does have her own style, doesn't she? Josephine knew that she had gone as far as a black woman could go in America at that time. So when she was offered a job in a new show in Paris, she jumped at the chance and sailed to Europe. So there she is, headed on that ship, and she is headed for Paris. Just imagine how Josephine felt arriving in France. Here, black and white people lived alongside each other. For the first time in her life, Josephine felt free. There. See which one she is? She has a feather in her hair. I love that. Josephine became a star overnight. The shimmy, the moosh, the mess around, the Charleston. All her movements were exciting. People had never seen anything like it before. Okay, the shimmy, the moosh, the mess around, the Charleston. You guys don't know what they are, but I guess those were all dances. So there she is, looks like there she's doing the Charleston. See all the people in the background? Boy, they like what she's doing. First Paris, and then all of Europe. Her fame grew, and so did her pet collection. She shared her life with cats, dogs, fish, birds, a pig, a goat, and even a baby cheetah. Her heart was big and full of love to give. So look at there. See all of her pets? Do you see the flamingo there? That's an odd pet, isn't it, huh? There's the goat. This is the cheetah right here. She had some cool pets, didn't she? Josephine began singing and filming movies. She was the first black woman to ever star in a film. Her dazzling personality made her a total superstar. Look at here. I wish I could dance like she did. But when World War II began and half of Europe was invaded, Josephine knew she had to do something. She became a spy. And if you remember, we had another story about someone that did that. Do you remember who that was? She smuggled secret reports in her music sheets. She was a heroine of the French resistance. Now, I'm not going to tell you who the other spy was because you know what? You're going to have to go back and look at the other videos and see who that was. Or if you remember, you can put that in the comment. So here she is. She's got her music sheets there in her hand. And what's in them? Secrets, right? When the war ended, Josephine adopted 12 children from the four corners of the globe. She believed people of all colors could live together in harmony and wanted to prove it to everyone. There's some of her children there. Wonder if she still has all those pets. I'll bet she does. The times were changing in America, and Josephine returned home. She traveled to Washington and marched for civil rights along with thousands of other people. A man named Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. marched with her. And that's Martin Luther King Jr. right there next to her. Okay? And when she celebrated her 50-year career on stage, the world gave her a standing ovation. It was a long way from St. Louis for little Josephine, but she had made it in her own spectacular way. Look at there. Isn't that great? So Josephine, she had a big dream, didn't she? She rose out of poverty and she started dancing and she really became a star and somebody that's real well known. I thought the story was interesting. I knew who she was, but I didn't know her story, so I learned that with you guys too. Again, we all have our dreams. I wanted to dance at one time, but I wasn't very good. But you have dreams, want to hear them once again. Tell me what you think about Josephine and what she did. And share your comments, drawings, whatever you want to share. Get your adult to help you upload your pictures, your stories. We want to hear from you. We miss you. And until next week, I'm Linda. Bye-bye.